Okay, so I've got a review for you guys here today. This is a Langley Alpha Globetrotter. And so, first of all, I want to point a couple of things out. A monitor here that I'm using to record, and I have to try and remember to look at the lens and not this monitor that I have down here. So, and I'm using a Roland R07 with a lavalier mic to record audio. And I apologize if it's a little windy in the background. We have, guys, listen. This is North Texas, okay? We have sustained winds right now at 45 mile an hour to wind gust of 50 to 55 miles an hour. And it's not even storming. It's just wind. Just wind. Just like, I hate wind. So, anyway, got a review for you guys here. I typically don't really do backpacks very much because I find them to be kind of cumbersome. I usually typically go with things like this sling right here from Topo Design. And I had the... Jeez, that's loud. Stay. I had the Peak Design sling. And there wasn't anything wrong with it. It was, I sold that bag to pay for the cost of this. I got this 40% off from Langley themselves. And I also wanted a sling that also kind of had like an open cavity because I've got some other devices, other accessories, which I'll show you guys in just a little bit. So this is a pretty nice camera bag. It's got, you know, some leather accents, and it's made of this really durable canvas. And this is a color on their website called Forest Green. And it's got, you know, just, you know, little things here and there that are pretty cool, just like most camera or travel bags. It's got waterproof zippers all around it. It's got these little button clip type things. And I'll show you guys what's actually in here. But these front button clips, they're pretty sturdy. You can pick up the bag and, you know, they won't open. You gotta kind of give them a little bit of force. So I would have preferred if they used a zipper or something like that, but I mean, it is what it is. And the other kind of cool part is if you open these top buttons and you take the top flap, you know, let's say if you wanted quick access to something, right? So if you just kind of position these in a kind of certain fashion, and these zippers are pretty they're pretty difficult to open, I guess, as far as most zippers go, but they're very durable. Like, these are some pretty thick, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but these are pretty thick zippers with a really nice thick waterproof coating. But if you position these just right, you can kind of have this like a little open top, and that way when you flip this over and, you know, let's say you need quick access, right? And say, hey, I want to get my camera or some lens, you just flip this open with this unzip. You can reach in there and grab it. So I'll kind of go through everything on here and show you guys. So on the side, this is also going to be like a loadout. This is going to be a loadout video on top of a review. So what I've got in here, mask. This is just in case if I end up somewhere where I have to have a mask. Not going to get into that. This is a Topo Design camera strap in case I ever need to use one. This is a Ulanzi handheld tripod thingamabobber. Yeah. Handheld tripod, it extends out. I don't typically record videos with my phone unless I'm somewhere and that's all I have. But the other cool thing about this, or the other thing I use it for, is my Roland R07. If I'm anywhere that, you know, I need to get like a recording of something, I can set this up so that, you know, it's, you know, on a stand of some sort. So carry that. This is a headlamp that it's just some random cheapo brand that I got on Amazon. That's it. It's called Go for Wild. I keep this in there just because I'm always needing some light. So I figure why not have the best of both worlds where, you know, I can wear it on my head or whatever. So I'm just actually, you know what, I'm going to leave these off to the side, and that way I can just not have to worry about putting them in. So on this side, all I have in here right now is these are the sternum straps and the bottom straps for, actually I'll leave that open. These are the bottom straps for, like, if you want to attach a tripod to the bottom. It's got the bottom little loops that you can loop it through. I already took them off because I typically don't go anywhere with a large tripod. You usually take my mini tripod, which you'll see here in just a little bit. But yeah, these go on the bottom, and then it also comes with this sternum strap, which is or waist strap. I don't know. Is that what you call it? Some call it a sternum strap. So it attaches to these little loop deals right here. I typically don't ever use the sternum strap, but I might because I am going to be going hiking. So I might actually need to put them back on. And they're not incredibly hard to take off. It does require a little bit of work, but you know, if you plan ahead of time, put them on before you go out and hiking, it's not hard to put them back on. So I'll set this all off to the side, and then let's kind of give this a little bit of support so I can show you guys. So also on the back, so you've got this really cool padded backing right here, and it's got this little what do you call it, like a trolley strap where you can loop this through a luggage, like a rolling luggage of some sort. And behind it, there's like a little secret sort of compartment. I don't have anything in there right now. I may put like my phone or, you know, some airplane tickets or something like that in case I'm, you know, going to the airport. Hint, hint. So let's move on to the front. So in the front pocket right here, this is where I keep my notebook and also my filter case. I've already showed you guys this filter case, I believe, in the Peak design video, but for those of you that have not seen, this is just some random little, it's like a fake PU leather. It's got, you know, I've got some ND filters in here, some diffusion filters, and then I actually kind of did this little mod thing where I got these little stick-on Velcro pieces. So I actually put them on my lens cap. So like right now I'm recording with the SLR Magic 8mm, and I just put Velcro so I always know where they are. And I'm doing it, I keep looking at the freaking monitor that I set up. So yeah, I can put those on here, and because I always have a tendency to lose my lens caps. So yeah, let's see, actually let's set this all off to the side. So let's put this back together, and we'll take a look at the top or the inside bottom area. So these are pretty stout zippers, like I said. They're a little difficult to open, but they're like, these are probably some of the most insane zippers I've seen on a backpack. Although it's not like I review backpacks for a living. If anybody wants to send me some backpacks or some bags to review, that would be awesome. So this, let me first show you guys. I'm kind of getting off track here. I'm really excited about this bag, and I'm only excited because, like I said, I've got, hint, hint, some trip coming up. So this is the front inside. Let's see if I can position this right, looking at my monitor. This right here doesn't really belong. I just stuck this here because in case I need it or do some rearranging when I'm out and I'm not at home. It comes with 2 of these large ones. It comes with 2 of these smaller dividers that I have in here, and then these 2 large kind of support dividers. So I'll kind of go through here and show you guys what I have. This is a tripped tech organizer. In here I just have, you know, a mouse for my laptop, hard drive, memory cards, you know, various cables and adapters, stuff like that. And then this is my blue LED. I keep that in there. So this is, you know, all kinds of little nifty things that I might need for my stuff. So I'll get to the lenses here in just a minute, but I've put this other divider right here to kind of give this a more, just so this front or this inside area doesn't fall out. So I'm going to take this off and show you guys what I have in here. So this is an extra little lens carrying case that I have. Carry my mini tripod. I bought this thing about 2 or 3 years ago, and I just tightened up all the screws and on it, so it's kind of, it looks harder to open than it really is. I don't even know the brand. I could go back and look at my purchase history, but this thing has been an absolute awesome tiny little mini tripod, and the reason I like it is because it goes down really low. So if you're trying to get some wide angle landscape shots, like you know, like on a beach or something like that, I think that's pretty cool. So I carry that with me, or I will be. And yeah, I think I tightened up a little too tight. I also have my universal kind of rig cage adapter thing. Don't know if I'm going to be keeping this in there. I bought this back when I didn't have a lot of cameras or a lot of image stabilization on a camera or anything like that, so I don't know if I'm going to end up taking this. I do have this handle that can go along with it, or I can attach this handle directly to the GH5 if I need, you know, to get like a low shot or something like that. So yeah, let me set this off to the side. I'll put this back on. And then in this other side, I've got a couple of different lenses. Right now, I've got, this is the 14 to 42. This is basically the kit lens that comes with the GH5. This is my Helios 44-2. Awesome lens. That's just pretty much the only prime lens. Actually, I take that back. I have the Photossi 35mm C-mount lens, which is an f1.6. And then the newest edition, after I sold all my Sony stuff, is this. I actually had this a while ago. This is the 45 to 200 telephoto lens for the GH5, or micro 4/3. So it's a 400mm equivalent. And then these were actually a birthday gift. These are just some really nice padded lens carrying, you know, kind of cases. The reason why I keep them inside these and keep them inside the bag is because, let's say I don't need my huge backpack if I'm going somewhere. So I can take those little cases and just put them inside of my sling and, you know, put them in here. That way I can just put whatever I want and not really have to worry about, if that makes sense what I'm saying. So yeah, and this is all, you know, this is all kind of, you know, like a modular system. A lot of this stuff, when I'm actually going hiking, you know, I won't carry. Like, I probably won't have my, you know, my tech case or gadget case, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously when I'm hiking, I won't be carrying my laptop, which is in this top compartment area. So let me get this all completely unzipped. In the front area here is a large inside cavity. This is where I will actually keep my GH5. That way I have quick access to it, like I showed you guys. And here, this is my wind cover for my Roland. Why do I keep saying Arland? For my Roland R07. This is just a lens cleaning cloth. I've had that forever. And here, and of course, I have my MacBook, and this would probably hold like a 16-inch laptop, which is pretty nice. And then right here, this is a little front cover, and here I just have my binaural microphones, my batteries, and some SD cards. And this is like another little pouch where if I need to just grab this, I'll have some batteries and my SD cards when I want to throw it into my sling. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this bag. Like I said, this thing is built like a tank. This thing, like I've probably played with 3 or 4 different kinds of canvas style backpacks, and this one is by far the best, you know, built that I've seen. Obviously, you know, it's from a really good brand, Langley. So this is one that I'm gonna be carrying, you know, when I go on a trip and when I go hiking, stuff like that. So I'm gonna kind of put it on here and show you guys kind of what it looks like on a person. No, I'm not, because yes, I am. Learn how to put a backpack on. And it has these little loops that you can put your thumbs through and adjust it how you want. So I'm kind of a chubby fellow, so I mean, it looks pretty good. Now it's time to get some B-roll shots. Did I go over everything? Okay, let's stop.